Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome to the channel, whether you're brand new here or whether you come back to the channel once again. Thank you for taking your own time out to check out this movie review. But today, firstly, I've got to give a big thank you to the awesome folks over at October Coast for the early screener to a movie that is going to be premiering on digital platforms and also DVD on April 12th, and that's a movie called Reed's Point. Now, the movie itself is directed by Fabrigar, who I have seen have done like lots of shorts before, TV episodes, and they've also directed a couple of other projects before, but I'm unfamiliar with their work. And this is essentially a movie that I didn't really know anything about. I read the plot line and I saw the poster, and the poster itself was like, oh wow, okay, cool, I'm definitely on board for that. And yeah, I was very interested to see what was going on. So let me just dive straight into this. The cast of Reed's Point include, for what they are, and I will also say when we get to the part of the Jersey Devil, it's very interesting because the way this movie opens up is it's kind of like a documentary-esque style and tells you great time, because this movie is less than 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I was like, oh well, even better. So yeah, I will praise that. And unfortunately, that's kind of where the praises end, because this movie, for the rest of the acting, it's bad, guys. It's really bad. And I'm really sorry to say that, because I was really invested in this movie. Again, the first opening 5-10 minutes had me sold. I was like, right, I'm in for a great time. I'm looking forward to this. But the acting is terrible. For most part, our main character, Sasha, who plays Sarah, I didn't buy into her character whatsoever. And I personally think that Madison Ekstrand was wasted in this movie, because she had potential, and I really liked her character of Kelsey and what they do with that, but they wasted, because there's one part which really made me laugh, is they're travelling on this bus at the beginning, and then all of a sudden it cuts to some really bad kind of green screen, and it kind of took me out of the element straight away. And there's some other things that happen along that scene that really took me out of it, and there's some kind of like editing, like cuts, and the music at times is played really loudly to the point where it's kind of taken over what the characters are saying, because, you know, it's not like kind of like subtly played in the background. It's quite loud to the point where I can still hear the characters, but that music is really affecting that level of what the characters are trying to say, so it's quite hard to kind of comprehend fully what is going on. And you know, I am going to say that this is a shame, because this movie had big potential. Now, some of it could come down to maybe the budget of the movie and maybe the rush of production values, and that's what maybe affected this movie. And if that was a point, then I can't really fault it for that, because, you know, they're obviously against whatever budgets and whatever time scale they've got to film this movie, and maybe COVID environment. So I can completely respect that if that was genuinely the case. But unfortunately, judging it as highlighted in the movie's poster and really kind of teases you about that. Don't get me wrong, I love when they don't overexpose a creature, because it really helps sell into that mythology, or it really gets the tension building to be like, wow, I really want to check out when this monster's going to be there, which is going to buy you into it. But maybe throughout the entire movie, we get like 10 minutes of monster time, which an hour and a half less than that runtime movie, it's not very much. It really isn't. I felt like the overall story arc and what really transpires, because I can't tell you about spoilers, was weak. I really didn't buy into it, and I really didn't care about that underlying story. I was more interested in the mythological. Unfortunately, this one misses the mark. So my overall score, unfortunately, for Reed's Point is less than 5.5 out of 10, which gets an F. So what I'm going to say is, if you're interested in checking out Reed's Point, it does come out on digital and DVD on April 12th. Maybe it might be for you. It just wasn't for me, unfortunately. But I will say, if anyone of the crew and cast are watching this review, I definitely think maybe in the future, you could definitely do more. And I would love to see more projects from you. But this one, unfortunately, missed the mark. So if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And also subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. And until the next time that I see you, I'll be seeing you later.